Welcome to the Actuate blockchain and decentralized finance faucet, an innovative learn-to-earn program designed to educate and empower community members about blockchain technology and decentralized finance. Launched on December 2, 2023, this program incentivizes participants with Actuate tokens, or ACT, for their engagement and learning efforts. Our aim is to create a knowledgeable community proficient in blockchain and DeFi concepts, crucial in today's digital economy. Let's explore the key features of our program educational focus. We cover a comprehensive curriculum, including the basics of blockchain, principles of decentralized finance, use of digital wallets, navigating exchanges, and understanding liquidity pool, recurring learning cycle. Our sessions are structured in a 4-week cycle with virtual learning lessons every Saturday, ensuring consistent learning. Incentivized learning participants earn Actuate tokens for completing lessons and demonstrating their understanding. This model motivates continuous learning and introduces practical use of blockchain tokens. Graduates of our program can transition into teaching roles, reinforcing their learning and educating new participants. Teachers also earn Actuate tokens, creating a self-sustaining educational ecosystem. Community empowerment. Our program empowers members with valuable skills in blockchain and DeFi, enabling them to leverage Actuate tokens for personal and professional growth. Here's how the Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet works. Structured learning program. Over 4 weeks, participants delve into various aspects of blockchain and DeFi. Week 1, Introduction to Blockchain. Basics of blockchain technology, its history, and fundamental principles. Week 2, Introduction to DeFi. Essentials of decentralized finance, smart contracts, DeFi platforms, and applications. Week 3, Digital wallets and exchanges. Setting up and using digital wallets and trading on cryptocurrency exchanges. Week 4, Advanced DeFi concepts. Exploring liquidity pools, risk management, and security in DeFi. Weekly interactive sessions. Every Saturday we conduct interactive sessions blending lectures, discussions, and hands-on activities. Incentivized learning with Actuate tokens. Participants earn Actuate tokens for their engagement, providing practical experience in managing digital assets. Pathway to teaching. Graduates can become teachers, undergoing a brief training module and earning Actuate tokens for their contributions. The Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet is more than an educational program. It's a catalyst for disseminating practical knowledge and fostering a community well-versed in digital innovations. Join us in shaping the future of blockchain and decentralized finance within the African context. Welcome to the Actuate blockchain and decentralized finance faucet, an innovative learn-to-earn program designed to educate and empower community members about blockchain technology and decentralized finance. Launched on December 2, 2023, this program incentivizes participants with Actuate tokens, or ACT, for their engagement and learning efforts. Our aim is to create a knowledgeable community proficient in blockchain and DeFi concepts, crucial in today's digital economy. Let's explore the key features of our program educational focus. We cover a comprehensive curriculum, including the basics of blockchain, principles of decentralized finance, use of digital wallets, navigating exchanges, and understanding liquidity pool, recurring learning cycle. Our sessions are structured in a 4-week cycle with virtual learning lessons every Saturday, ensuring consistent learning. Incentivized learning participants earn Actuate tokens for completing lessons and demonstrating their understanding. This model motivates continuous learning and introduces practical use of blockchain tokens. Graduates of our program can transition into teaching roles, reinforcing their learning and educating new participants. Teachers also earn Actuate tokens, creating a self-sustaining educational ecosystem. Community empowerment. Our program empowers members with valuable skills in blockchain and DeFi, enabling them to leverage Actuate tokens for personal and professional growth. Here's how the Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet works. Structured learning program. Over 4 weeks, participants delve into various aspects of blockchain and DeFi. Week 1, Introduction to Blockchain. Basics of blockchain technology, its history, and fundamental principles. Week 2, Introduction to DeFi. Essentials of decentralized finance, smart contracts, DeFi platforms, and applications. Week 3, Digital wallets and exchanges. Setting up and using digital wallets and trading on cryptocurrency exchanges. Week 4, Advanced DeFi concepts. exploring liquidity pools, risk management, and security in DeFi. Weekly interactive sessions. Every Saturday, we conduct interactive sessions blending lectures, discussions, and hands-on activities. Incentivized learning with Actuate tokens. Participants earn Actuate tokens for their engagement, providing practical experience in managing digital assets. Pathway to teaching. Graduates can become teachers, undergoing a brief training module and earning Actuate tokens for their contributions. The Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet is more than an educational program. It's a catalyst for disseminating practical knowledge and fostering a community well-versed in digital innovations. Join us in shaping the future of blockchain and decentralized finance within the African context. Welcome to the Actuate Blockchain and Decentralized Finance Faucet, an innovative learn-to-earn program designed to educate and empower community members about blockchain technology and decentralized finance. Launched on December 2, 2023, this program incentivizes participants with Actuate tokens, or ACT, for their engagement and learning efforts. Our aim is to create a knowledgeable community proficient in blockchain and DeFi concepts, crucial in today's digital economy. Let's explore the key features of our program Educational Focus. We cover a comprehensive curriculum, including the basics of blockchain, principles of decentralized finance, use of digital wallets, navigating exchanges, and understanding liquidity pool. Recurring learning cycle. Our sessions are structured in a 4-week cycle with virtual learning lessons every Saturday, ensuring consistent learning. Incentivized learning participants earn Actuate tokens for completing lessons and demonstrating their understanding. This model motivates continuous learning and introduces practical use of blockchain tokens. Graduates of our program can transition into teaching roles, reinforcing their learning and educating new participants. Teachers also earn Actuate tokens, creating a self-sustaining educational ecosystem. Community empowerment. Our program empowers members with valuable skills in blockchain and DeFi, enabling them to leverage Actuate tokens for personal and professional growth. Here's how the Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet works. Structured learning program. Over 4 weeks, participants delve into various aspects of blockchain and DeFi. Week 1, Introduction to Blockchain. Basics of blockchain technology, its history, and fundamental principles. Week 2, Introduction to DeFi. Essentials of decentralized finance, smart contracts, DeFi platforms, and applications. Week 3, Digital wallets and exchanges. Setting up and using digital wallets and trading on cryptocurrency exchanges. Week 4, Advanced DeFi concepts. Exploring liquidity pools, risk management, and security in DeFi. Weekly interactive sessions. Every Saturday, we conduct interactive sessions blending lectures, discussions, and hands-on activities. Incentivized learning with Actuate tokens. Participants earn Actuate tokens for their engagement, providing practical experience in managing digital assets. Pathway to teaching. Graduates can become teachers, undergoing a brief training module and earning Actuate tokens for their contributions. The Actuate blockchain and DeFi faucet is more than an educational program. It's a catalyst for disseminating practical knowledge and fostering a community well-versed in digital innovations. Join us in shaping the future of blockchain and decentralized finance within the African context. Welcome to the Actuate Blockchain and Decentralized Finance Faucet, an innovative learn-to-earn program designed to educate and empower community members about blockchain technology and decentralized finance. Launched on December 2, 2023, this program incentivizes participants with Actuate tokens, or ACT, for their engagement and learning efforts. Our aim is to create a knowledgeable community proficient in blockchain
Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's blockchain and decentralized finance session. So, our topic today will be discussing exchanges and exchange aggregators. Yeah. So, we've discussed a lot about exchanges, centralized and decentralized, and today we want to look at different parts of, different part of uh, topic, which is aggregators and how they work. So on our agenda, we shall have I'll introduce the discussion, which is about the exchange aggregators, and then we'll have our guest speaker, Mr. Femi, introducing himself and also telling us about what he does. And then we'll have a Q&A session, and we'll have additional insights from Dr. Masharia. And then lastly, we'll have a web presentation by our web developer, Grace Jerry. So welcome again to today's session. So just a brief introduction of what we've been discussing, and allow me to share my screen. So I'm going to take you through to about exchanges. In our previous classes, we've discussed about centralized and decentralized exchanges. Yeah, so we said centralized exchanges, we have a centralized exchange, for example, Binance. And we said that if you want to access Binance, you just go to your web browser and search for Binance.com. And then if you don't have an account, you can create one and sign up. Or if you have one, you can just log in. And then in the centralized exchange, you can get some tokens, for example, the BNB token or the USDT token. And these tokens will help you to swap to buy Actuate in the decentralized exchanges in liquidity pools. So just a brief recap is that you just go, after you log into Binance, you just go to P2P, which just means peer-to-peer. And from there, you can be able to buy tokens from or coins from different traders. Yeah, and we said, let me confirm this. And as you can see here, we have different people who are selling different tokens. And we said that for you to buy, you can choose to buy with M-Pesa. So you choose payments, and then you can type in the search box here, M-Pesa. Or if it does not show up, you can just go and change the currency to Kenya shilling, KES. And then traders who are in Kenya or who sell with M-Pesa will appear here. And you can just select any one of them. And we said in our previous sessions that first you have to look at if they are verified, the number of orders, and their completion rates. So all of this must be high, and also their ratings. Yeah, and also you can check at the time they use to fulfill an order. For example, here he says that he can complete an order within 15 minutes. And also one thing that is also important is the price. Yeah, so you want to buy from someone who is maybe selling at an affordable price. So buying, you can buy USDT, you can buy BTC, you can buy USDC, you can buy BNB, is yeah, whichever coin you want to buy. And once you buy these coins, they'll go to your exchange wallet, which is the Binance wallet. And one thing to note is that it is not advisable to keep your coins in an exchange, a centralized exchange wallet. So what you do is you go to your funding wallet, yeah. And Binance is also accessible as an app on your phone. So you can just download Binance and it's free, and you can be able to access these services, and the process is still the same. So you just go to your funding wallet and you can just click on withdraw. Yeah, and you can just search. If, for example, you bought BNB, you can just search BNB and withdraw to, you enter your address. We said that first of all, you need to have, from our previous session, last Saturday, we discussed about wallets. So you need to have personal wallet, trust, or a MetaMask wallet. So after coming here, you need to enter your wallet address. So you go to MetaMask and copy your wallet address, and then you paste it here. And then select the network. If you want to transfer BNB, you select the BNB Smart Chain Network. Yeah, which is this one, BAC, BNB Smart Chain Network. So, and then lastly, you just put the withdraw amount and then withdraw. Centralized exchange, and we also today will look at a decentralized exchange. Yes, so difference between a centralized exchange and a decentralized exchange is that a centralized exchange, it stores your tokens. So a decentralized exchange, you can just connect your wallet and the token never leave. Sorry, is there someone speaking? Okay. I can maybe continue. So for a decentralized exchange, all you need to do is go to, for example, a decentralized exchange like PancakeSwap. All you need to do is go to pancakeswap.finance and connect your wallet. Yeah, so the tokens never leave your wallet. So just connect your wallet, and if you want to trade, it does that by accessing your wallet, and you can be able to swap tokens, you can be able to create liquidity pools. So that's what a decentralized exchange is. And then today, we're going to, since we've seen about centralized and decentralized exchange, today we're going to look at DeFi aggregators. Yeah. So what are DeFi aggregators?
We lost the freedom. Frida, we can't hear you.
Oh, I've been muted, sorry.
Somebody muted you. I don't. Who muted you now?
Yeah, I wonder. And also unshared my screen, so I don't know. What did you lose me?
The DeFi aggregators, but I think the screen had disappeared before that.
Okay. Maybe it's the network.
Mm.
So let me just continue with the DeFi aggregators. So DeFi aggregators basically they are platforms that they scan multiple decentralized exchanges in real time to provide you with the best possible trading rates. So rather than you going to decentralized exchanges, for example, as we've PancakeSwap or even Uniswap to search for the best possible price. For example, if you want to buy Actuate token and you want an exchange that is providing like maybe the cheapest price of Actuate you want to buy, yeah, so what DeFi aggregators, it does that work for you. It scans it and you can buy, it buys for you. You can be able to swap at the best possible rate. Yeah, so why do you need to use, why people use aggregators? Number one, it saves on time. Yeah, so and also reduces costs by finding optimal trading routes across exchanges. So what aggregators do is they analyze the fees, liquidity, and also slippage, and to make sure that you get the most value from your trade. And just to give you a few examples of aggregators, we have 1 inch. So that is number one, and the word inch. So that's 1 inch. We have Paraswap, and we also have Matcha. Yeah. So for example, 1 inch, we know it for its deep liquidity and integration with multiple chains. Yeah. So it just depends. The difference is that it just depends on user friendliness and what needs you want to fulfill. So how do the exchange aggregators work? Number one, they find algorithms. So aggregators use complex algorithms to determine the best trading paths. So these algorithms split trades between different liquidity pools to optimize the exchange rate and reduce the slippage. And then number two, we have smart contract interaction. So aggregators execute trades through smart contracts, ensuring transparency and security. So these contracts automatically route trades through the best decentralized exchanges based on the market condition at the moment. Yeah, so aggregators also handle fees dynamically. So they account for decentralized exchanges fees, gas fees, and potential slippage. So the difference, so slippage is the difference between expected and actual transaction price. Yeah, so we've mentioned slippage a couple of times, and when you do transactions, like when you swap tokens, you'll see slippage, or maybe you can see the price changing. So that is what is called slippage. So aggregators may sometimes split a trade to reduce this cost, and this process is called multi-path routing. So some advantages of using exchange aggregators, we have better rates and reduced cost. So by comparing rates across multiple exchanges, aggregators ensure you get the best deal without needing to manually search each decentralized exchange. So you don't need to go to different exchanges. So you don't need to go to Ubiswap, you don't need to go to Uniswap, you don't need to go to QuickSwap to check the price of Actuate tokens, for example. You can just swap tokens using an aggregator. And then we have time efficiency. So aggregator saves you time by automating the trade routing process, and it offers quick access to multiple exchanges, liquidity pools. And then lastly, we have increased accessibility. So aggregators support various tokens, various chains and tokens, making it easy for you to find liquidity for a wide range of assets. Some aggregators can even bridge multiple blockchain networks to give you a greater access. Yeah, okay. So I think I'm going to show you some a DeFi aggregator and what it looks like. Yeah, so just a minute, let me share again my screen. Uh, hopefully I don't get kicked out again. So let me take you back. I don't know if you saw what we had discussed about centralized and decentralized exchanges, but here again is what we said about centralized exchanges. So this is Binance, it's a centralized exchange. And today, as we're discussing aggregators, yeah, we're going to focus on decentralized exchanges because we've said aggregators, they pull the price from different decentralized exchanges. So this is PancakeSwap, yeah, and this is a decentralized exchange. So we said for you to be able to trade, you just go to PancakeSwap, and then on trade, you can just click on swap. And if, for example, you want to swap, let's say, Actuate token, let me see. Since Actuate token is not appearing here, I can just go and get the contract address for the Actuate token and then paste it on the search bar. Just a moment. ACT, copy the address, and then if I want to swap BNB for Actuate, so I paste Actuate to here and then click on it. So normally this is how a decentralized exchange works. So for you to swap tokens, you just click on the token you want to swap to, which token you want to swap to. So if I want to swap BNB to Actuate token, I click on BNB and select Actuate, and then select an amount. So this trade is only happening within this PancakeSwap exchange. But the difference between PancakeSwap and the aggregator is, let me take you to an aggregator. This is 1 inch, yeah? So this is one of the aggregators. So 1 inch, you can also be able to do the same trade. I can be able to swap from BNB to Actuate token, Yeah, but what this does is that it pulls the price from different exchanges. So it will go to Binance exchange and it will look for liquidity pools with BNB, ACT. It will go to, sorry, not Binance, it will go to PancakeSwap exchange and decentralized exchange, and it will look at the liquidity, BNB, ACT liquidity pool. It will go to Uniswap, it will look if there is a BNB, ACT pool, and then it will pull the best price for you, and then you can be able to swap. So an important thing to note is that all these transactions need you to have a wallet. So you can see here, number one, you need to connect your wallet. So you can connect your Trust or MetaMask wallet. Yeah. And also enable notifications. So it usually brings a pop-up if this is your first time connecting to an aggregator. It brings a pop-up to be able to confirm that you want to connect to this site. So you do that, and then it will display the price that you the tokens you have in your wallet, and you can swap all of them. Yeah, and then you can since I don't have, I cannot swap, but you can see there's that option. I can be able to swap from BNB to ACT. So yeah, that's it. The advantages of using an aggregator. I hope we've all learned something. So I don't know if there are any questions, you can go ahead and ask them in the chat box. I cannot say our guest speaker is not yet here, so I'm going to invite Dr. Masharia for additional comments. So welcome, Doc.
Oh, guest speaker is not here. What's that about now? Okay. I don't have much to say, but aggregators are very beautiful because they help solve one problem, which is called arbitrage. Arbitrage is that the aggregator is going to find the best price for you from different decentralized exchange, rather than being on one exchange. So the aggregator goes around hunting for you. That's what's most beautiful. And then, of course, it's able to reduce, maybe perhaps even eradicate the slippage, which is the slippage is expected price and the actual price. So if you're in one exchange, just one exchange, like if you're in one decentralized exchange, depending on what's going on, you can suffer much greater slippage. But aggregators, because it's aggregating the price that is looking in all exchanges in different networks, then it's able to get for you a much better price. See, that's technology. So listen, all these things have been built already. You don't have to worry about that. All you have to worry about is how to use it. That is why we have these lessons, how to use it. I think where we get stuck as our people is that these things are there, but then we don't learn how to use them because of what is that inhibits us from learning. Yeah, they are known as the enemies that invade your consciousness. There are three enemies, by the way, and you want to recognize them so that you can actually gain access to these high-level tools. The first enemy is known as the voice of judgment. Voice of judgment inhibits your access to the intelligence of the mind, that you'll be judging this technology and saying, oh, this is not for me. Or saying this is crypto, so crypto is like this and this, or this and that. All those are judgmental stories. Anytime you inject judgment into the process, you can't learn. I'm telling you, this decentralized finance as you see it now, it opens to the world of opportunities, because not only are you able to make market, as you have discussed many times before here, participate in market making. We're learning how to use these technologies like 1inch, which aggregates the entire finance market in the entire world. Can you believe that? I just hope you understand what is going on. You're not just where you are sitting in your own apartment or in your own house. When you get into 1inch, you have the finance market for the entire world, everywhere in the world. So you're there. Just want to ask you to appreciate that. But if you have the first enemy who can inhibit your access to the intelligence of the mind, who is not the voice of judgment, judging these things, then you are not even going to go to the next level. And that enemy is very you could say he's very pervasive. He's everywhere, and that is in every one of us. Instead of learning how to do things, we first of all say we judge them, and when we judge them, we cannot move from there. We are stuck, and that's what creates all the poverty and suffering that we have in the world. Second is known as the poison of cynicism. Cynicism affects, it inhibits your ability to access your intelligence of the heart. Intelligence of the heart means learning from others. Let others teach you. And so if you block others from giving you knowledge, then you cannot learn. And this, you become, it's just me, I and me, and my own knowledge. And I cannot even appreciate I in you. How do I learn from you? So these lessons, we do them every day so we can learn from each other. It's not so that you can just listen and then go away. You want to learn. You want to use those Actuate tokens. Go to 1inch and figure out what to do. But if you cannot learn that, because when you are cynical about it, see, cynicism inhibits access to intelligence of the heart, because the heart knows more than the mind. Because you cannot do something you don't love. The heart is the center for love. So you cannot do this thing unless you love doing it. And that is the second level. Enemy is known as the voice of cynicism, which is a much greater enemy than the voice of judgment, which inhibits your mind. The third enemy, who is the most powerful of all enemies, the previous two enemies we talked about, is an enemy who inhibits your access to the intelligence of the whale. They're willing to do it, meaning that just do it. Don't wait for anyone. Now create a liquidity pool. Why is it that you can be holding Actuate token and you're not creating liquidity pool? Because you are inhibited by the one enemy who is very, very powerful enemy. That enemy is known as the voice of fear. The voice of fear, which creates unbelief. You become faithless. You cannot generate the faith to create that liquidity pool. And people ask you, what are you afraid of? Yeah, why are you not creating a liquidity pool? You do not know what you're afraid of. But you can give people a lot of reasons, even 200 reasons, sometimes even 1,000 reasons. But then if you look very closely, the actual reason, the only reason is you are afraid of doing it. Fearful. Did you know that fear is the biggest enemy of all enemies? In the Christian Bible, that fear is known as Satan or the devil, who inhibits your ability to gain access to the intelligence of the will. The unwillingness to do something comes because of the fear of what? When you say fear of what, you say, what are you afraid of? People don't know what they're afraid of. It's called the fear of the unknown. Fear of leaving the comfort zone. Fear of the unknown. Because all this technology seems so new, then you can be afraid of it just because it's new. It's not going to do anything except, it's just like some people were afraid of using WhatsApp because they are afraid that WhatsApp might do what? Maybe eat them. No, they're just afraid. Knowing that, now that if you know, knowing what you know today, if somebody tells you, I don't use WhatsApp because of what, they can give you a lot of reasons. Know that WhatsApp in itself is going to do anything to them. They just want to give you reasons. And when technologies come, people are afraid of using them. And they develop a lot of narratives out there to try and convince them why they should not use it. Yeah, and you've heard a lot of stuff about any technology. For example, there's some people who say they don't use microwave for cooking food because microwave causes cancer. You know, something like that. From the scientific standpoint, that is complete nonsense. Microwave are tiny waves and they generate heat. Heat does not oscillate at the level that can produce cancer or can fracture your DNA. But whoever told them the microwave causes cancer is who? It's just narratives and rumors. So similar stories have emerged from all technologies that have come. And now we are in decentralized finance. And people who were, use the traditional finance, you could say the incumbents of the traditional finance would like to make you believe that decentralized finance technology, such as what you have just seen, would cause a certain disease. Will it cause cancer? Like we are told microwave will cause cancer. Or what is it going to cause? There's nothing it's going to do to anybody except now if you cook food in microwave, the food cooks very fast. You can cook food in 5 minutes. A food that will usually take about half an hour to 1 hour. So you save a lot of time and energy. And of course, microwave is heat. Similarly, when you are now operating with decentralized finance, you gain access to the global marketplace. So you participate in providing liquidity, making markets, and you become one of them. You enter into the holy of holies. Now, then people will be telling you, okay, now I can't do this because this is cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrency is what? Is it the evil spirit that's going to destroy the people in the world? You see, lots of stories. So do not buy into all that. That is just to create fear so that you cannot gain access to the intelligence of the wheel. Remember, there's nobody else who can help you get through the intelligence of the wheel. The intelligence of the wheel is very high profile. That's what's called elevated consciousness. So you want to be a person of elevated consciousness who is uninhibited, so that, unbound. You're not bound by these traditions, but you are willing to, because right now we are talking about moving the new economy. One thing you want to know is that decentralized finance is here to stay. It is not going back where it came from. Yeah, it's like the gene which is out of the bottle. You cannot return it. See, for example, if the smoke has escaped and the smoke has gone out in the chimney, you cannot put it back in the chimney and put it back where it has come from. So it is already out there, it's in the air. So not doing it is to say what? It's to say that you do not have. And let me just illustrate to you finally how difficult it is to get access to the intelligence of the wheel. And now I'll refer you to the Holy Scriptures again, because I think almost everyone has read some of those Holy Scriptures, the stories. In the Garden of Gethsemane, remember, Christ was going to be crucified, and there was this guy called, his apostle, his disciple called Peter, Simon Peter, who said that I will never leave you. I'll go with you all the way to the end. And then he told him that, Simon Peter, stop it. Stop all that. I know before the cock crows, you will have denied me 3 times. You will have denied me 3 times. What does that mean? That symbolizes how difficult it is for you to gain access to the intelligence of the wheel. You will have denied me 3 times before the cock crows at the 11th hour. You know, the cock crows at the 11th hour. That's in the wee hours of the morning. The symbolism of this is that for you to get into the next level of consciousness, to move from decentralized finance to create a liquidity pool, what you know about centralized finance has to die. All of it. All that stuff has to die. All the stuff you've heard about that. And then all the narratives the negative narratives you've heard about cryptocurrency has to die. So the 3 times we are talking about is that, first of all, your physical self. Let's start now it's because it starts with from the top. Your spiritual self, you have to believe. Mhm. Then your mental self, your psyche, your thinking, you have to think positively about what you're about to do. Then in your physical self, you have to actually execute that physical. You have to create that liquidity pool. Okay. And those are the three states you have to get through. But then the cock crows once what the first time you're told the cock crows, you have denied that you have the physical ability to do it. You have denied that you have the mental ability to do it. You have denied that you have the spiritual, the consciousness to do it. Okay? And you say, oh no, I was not there. I know I was not one of them. And that is known as the voice of fear. Voice of fear, which is the enemy, the darkest enemy, he will inhibit you from creating a liquidity pool and getting into the decentralized finance with both feet. Mhm. Because for you to get there, what you have known before has to die, has to be crucified. It has to be crucified, nailed on the cross. Okay? And then it has to be died completely. It has to die completely. And you see in that story, you've heard that after the crucifixion, there's one soldier who came with a spear, punctured on the left, on the side of the ribs, on the chest, to make sure that consciousness with the physical body has died. Well, that means that what you believe to be true about the old state must die completely. Okay? And if that cannot happen, then you're still going to have doubt. And doubt is really bad because you cannot create a liquid pool. You cannot actually move to the next state of consciousness. And I tell you, when you have such, you could say, fundamental movement, you're talking about moving the movement of finance system itself. Remember, this finance system is something totally different from what we are used to before. And we have said this time and over again that the traditional finance system is built on old mathematics of the previous centuries, the mathematics of equilibrium, the economics of equilibrium, which is on what? Calculus. Isaac Newton called it Newtonian math. Mm-hmm. So you can see that's a belief system that exists. It becomes very challenging to come from such a belief system to come into a new math, the mathematics of disequilibrium, the mathematics of randomness, the mathematics of information, from the communication, mathematics of communication. The mathematics theory of communication by Shannon, 1948, is a very huge shift in consciousness. And it's like getting from that state of physical self, that thing has to die. That old understanding of mathematics and all the narrative about that has to die in order for the new math to apply. It cannot apply for you. And that if you would experience fear and anxiety and doubt, you can believe that's the source of it, but you may not be able to explain what is it. Why are you not creating a liquidity pool? Because there's certain fear, anxiety, and doubt that's underlying. You are never able to explain it. It's because it requires a movement in consciousness from old math. And that movement is not just movement, is that old has to die in order for the new one to be born. So what have we said? There are three enemies that inhibit you from getting from there. The least of them enemy is known as the intelligence of the mind, which is the voice of judgment. You can be very smart person doing all the stuff, academically smart, so you have high intelligence of the mind, and that can actually expose you to creating a judgmental you can go into a judgmental state where you may not be able even to access the intelligence of the mind because you become closed-minded. It's closed-mindedness. The next one we said is the intelligence of the heart, which means that you don't even trust other people who are creating this technology, like the owners of 1inch, the one who developed, you don't trust them. And then you say you do not even know what they were thinking creating such a thing, and you will never use it. That is being cynical about what the capability of other people. But then, as I told you, the worst, the highest enemy is called the voice of fear. In your own intrinsically, like what Simon Peter himself it was revealed to him that he has got 3 enemies that he shall have denied 3 times before even the cock crows, because that's a matter of life and death. And by the way, it's not possible to leap into the next stage until something has died. For example, an egg has to die in order for the chick to hatch. Yeah. Who has ever seen an egg refusing to hatch? When the egg has died, a new life emerges. That thing is known as metamorphosis, change of state, change of consciousness. For example, also, if you want to make omelets, you have to break the eggs. Now, no one has ever been seen to have made an omelet with eggs in their full states. You have to crush them, crack open, and then pour the thing. See, that's another thing. Also, a seed has to die in order to bear fruits. Yeah, Jesus himself said that. A seed has to die to bear fruits. Nobody has ever seen oranges, an orange tree growing from a seed that was not planted and buried in the soil. So you have to bury the seed in the soil, and the seed dies in itself, then germinates. If you go now dig the soil after the seed has germinated into a sapling orange tree, you will not find the seed. What has happened? The seed itself, the way you knew it, died. But what has emerged is an orange sapling, and then the orange tree, now will start producing oranges, so that it can be oranges that will be feeding a lot of people. So what I'm saying about these things, now we have talked about these things very many times. You want to come to that state of letting go or letting die that old consciousness, and so that you can create space, you can allow the new consciousness to enter. You have to let go the old consciousness, you allow new consciousness to enter. That means that you let go of the old consciousness where there was no liquidity pool and how you understood finance, and you create liquidity pools so that you can start using these new technologies like 1inch that we've talked about. Okay, it's known as letting go in order to let go. I'll just give you one final example of how this happens. If you want to drink tea, you put tea in a cup. Supposing that cup is full of water, okay, and you want to drink tea. Can you now pour tea into that cup, which is full of water? Has anyone ever filled a cup that is full of water with new tea so that you can drink it? No. If you want to drink tea, but not water, you want to drink tea. Tea is in another container, but you have a cup that's full of water. First of all, you have to pour that water that is in the cup so that you have room to put your tea. See? That's another example of how that's made. That means that you have to let go of the old in order for you to create space for the new. Now, if you don't let go for the old, now people can say, okay, maybe I also need to drink water. So you have to make up your mind. What do you want? Do you want tea or do you want water? Maybe tea is what, but then you can say you can drink the water first, then you can drink the tea. But you still have to empty the cup any which way. you still have to empty the cup in order to pour the tea into the cup, so that now you can eventually be able to drink the tea. Now, when I'm saying these things, we're talking about states of consciousness and what it's going to take for you to create a liquidity pool. It's like you have to pour out what you have and what is holding you back from creating liquidity pool. And then you create a liquidity pool. But you cannot create a liquidity pool if you still have doubt, fear, even anxiety about it. Because that is the greatest enemy who inhibits your access to the intelligence of the will. Intelligence of the will means that doing what you are saying you're going to do. Yeah. So I think that's what I would like to add about that. I hope that Mr. Femi, by the way, what's the last name of Mr. Femi? Frida.
His last name is Adegondu.
Mr. Femi Adegodu. Is he with us today?
It seems he's unable to join us.
Unable to join us. Okay. But so what I would say is, in conclusion, create liquidity pool so that you will enjoy this technology made by 1inch. It's supremely beautiful. Don't you think it's beautiful? It's really beautiful. So after that, then we can have updates about the summit and website.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Masharia, for that. Yeah, so as you've had, these technologies are there for you to utilize them. And for whatever reason, if you're not utilizing them, then it's a very big waste because yeah, people keep on developing these technologies, and I think the future of these aggregators, you'll be able to even get flash loans. Yeah, you can be able to. I don't know if you know what flash loans are, but flash loans are loans you get without collateral. So these loans you can be able to you get them within a single transaction. So if you want to get a loan, for example, if you want to maybe explore some arbitrage opportunity. Yeah, so you can get a loan for that, and you can do all that and get your profit and be able to pay back that flash loan within one single transaction. So we're looking forward to amazing developments in aggregators. Yeah, so you should make a point to learn about these technologies and how they work and how to use them. So don't be closed-minded and fall behind. So I can see Grace here. So Grace, you can maybe talk about the website updates. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Frida. And hello, everyone. My name is Grace Njeri, and I am the web developer at Actuate Biomedicine. And so I'll be sharing with you the latest updates in our website. And let me share my screen so that you can see the updates for yourselves. So, yeah, so I hope you can all see my screen. Yeah, so this is our website, actuate.bio, and this is the Nairobi Summit page. The summit is in 1 month now, and I am so excited to share with you that the updated program is out. So this is the program for the summit, all the way from the first day, which will be 3rd of December, and all the way from morning. The program is very much detailed, with the speakers who will be involved in every part of the summit. As you can see, to the last day, which is the date 6. Yeah, so this is the program, and we have the other programs for the workshops, from the health access workshop, the biomedical knowledge translation, the STEM workshop, infotech workshop, environment, water and energy, food and agriculture workshop, women in DeFi, and this is the Summit Day 4 program as well. So when you just click any of these buttons here, you will see the Like, for example, this one is the Health Access Workshop program, where we have what will be going on in the Health Access Workshop from day 1 to day 3, which will be at date 5. And then the last day, there won't be like the everything will be in together. The people will come together in the last day. So yeah, the workshops for the workshops program are running from the first day to the third day. Yeah, so that is it. So you can all go to the website and get to see the details of the program. Yeah, and also we have new partners for the summit. Let me just show you some of these summit partners. We have Antonio Gustavo Montero. As you can see, we have this partner here, and also we have Design Key Builders Limited as another partner who has come in. So continue looking at the website and getting to learn the details and the updates of the summit. Thank you. Back to you, Frida.
Okay, thank you, Grace, for that update. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is a sneak peek into the promised land. So whether you get there is up to you, but you are all invited to come to the summit. So it's going to be an exciting summit. As you've seen, the program is out. Yeah, you can check the list of speakers we have for you. In the first day, as you've seen, we have the ambassador to Belgium, Bitangendemo, will be there. So there's amazing opportunity. We have people in space science who are interested in space science. We have people in finance. We have people in mental health. We have people in even pharmacy. We have people in nuclear science. So it's going to be an amazing summit, and you do not have any reason to miss out. So and there are very many ways you can participate. You can create a poster presentation, so it's not too late. Make sure you submit it before as early as now. And also you can be able to spread the word, and also if you want to invite, if you want to exhibit in our summit, you can be able to do that. All that information is on our website. So if you have any questions, make sure you access the chat box and type in your question, or you can raise your hand. Otherwise, it has been a great session. If anyone has, Doc, do you have any additional comments? You're muted.
Okay, and now can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Well, yes, I was just saying that everything is falling into place very neatly, and you can see what has happened. New partners, particularly this week, there has been a lot of movement. So many other organizations. Now the program is out. Sherry, send that program to the Actuate Nation, that link into the group so people can see it, and so that you can spread the word, so that people can see the program out there in the world. This program itself is attracting a lot of interest, because the people want to come there as attendees. They want to come and see you, meet with you, because the summit itself is a profound networking event. 4 days of profound networking. If you come there without knowing people, without career, just know that you come there with the 3 enemies we talked about: voice of judgment, voice of cynicism, and voice of fear. Fear is the biggest one of them. First of all, you're afraid to come. Now, if you're not completing your registration, something is inhibiting you to do that. Which one is it? Is it judgment? Is it cynicism? Is it fear? You want to overcome those, because fear is the one that can lead you to perdition. And you are not of them that draw back to perdition. Okay, so we want to see you there. You can see there's something for you, for everyone, in those different workshops. So all the speakers are distributed in different workshops. And can you believe it? the Kenyan ambassador to Belgium, who is Bichanga Demo, who wrote the blockchain policy for Kenyan government, was giving the keynote speech at the very beginning on the opening ceremony on Monday, on the first day, let's say on the third. It's going to be on Tuesday morning. So be there to hear about the blockchain policy for Kenya and blockchain policy for Africa. It's a very big deal what you're talking about. Because as I said, the cat, the genie is out of the bottle. You cannot put it back. Yes, once it's out, it's out. And so we are not going back to where we were before. And of course, earlier this week, on Monday, we had the environment. We had a guest speaker at our environment for set workshop. I talked to this fascinating lady, Caroline, who is doing a lot of work in arid and semi-arid areas of Kenya for environment restoration. And she's saying that they have used blockchain. They're actually on blockchain. That's something interesting. But you know, so it's already there on the ground, and she's also going to be coming, plus so many other people. Now, earlier during the week, many meetings, University of Nairobi, C4D Lab, a very transformational meeting, and all those people, the C4D Lab, they are very excited in participating in the summit. So, you know, C4D Lab, University of Nairobi, and they bring together the Duke University from United States. They had some representative, the Kenya Health Information Association, and the Health Link Africa, the Port Helena group, the Minister of Health with Dr. Ayub Manya, who was my classmate. So you know, it's gonna be, he's very excited about it, and so many other people attending that meeting. Of course, the World Health Organization through the Minister of Health, Kenya. So don't be left behind. Then, of course, we had the W3 communities who are going to be doing serious hackathons. Okay, hackathons for health access, hackathon for information tech. So if you first of all, you must participate in those hackathons. We have already posted information about the hackathons online. Start working. That's going to be coordinated by W3 Community plus ICP, ICP Hubs. ICP is a large blockchain company, a layer 1 company, and yesterday we had a meeting with ICP. They're very excited. ICP is like Ethereum network, so the big deal. They're going to be there. And you can see the response. If you're not there, it's not because you don't know, it's because you are not willing. You have not come to gaining access to your intelligence that will. That's what's about. There's nothing stopping you from getting there. But as it is written, before the cock crows, you will have denied 3 times. Yeah, so that's hard. If someone like Simon Peter is a rock, and he could deny. So do not kick yourself if you find yourself saying such things. But the thing is that you need to overcome that. How do you overcome that so you can show up? Be one of them that overcomes, not the one that is taken by fear of participating. Okay, so I'm just giving you updates for this, what has happened this week. So ultimately, then of course we have the biomedical engineering Kenyatta University, which is doing fabulous work. They also are very excited about participating. Biomedical engineering at KU is working together with MIT in partnership, Massachusetts Institute of Technology in Boston, and Stanford University. And see, they're going to bring that energy layer, plus all the projects that they are translating, because that's translation science. We're going to be in a translation science workshop. So translation meaning, of course, you know what it means. converting your idea into a commercial product. So they do that at biomedical technology, that's biomedical engineering at KU. They are going to be there. Plus Chandaria Foundation, very excited. Chandaria Foundation is also going to come and bring all the startups. Yeah, all the startups that are there in Chandaria Foundation and the startups they're supporting today. And so the director of Chandaria Foundation, very excited about the summit. So you can see, and of course, Chandaria Foundation, there is in Kenyatta University. And then ultimately we have Dr. Levy, you know, Dr. Levy, who runs a project called Doctor Explains. Doctor Explains. And he has managed to mobilize lots of people. We want to recognize Dr. Levy because he has done some very serious work mobilizing people at the Kenyatta University Research Teaching Hospital, KUTRH, or something like that, KUTRH. And he has mobilized people like nobody's business. A lot of people in his network. See, he's a research teaching hospital. He's a physician who is also in communication, and he's also in translation science. See, that's great. And so he brings a lot of energy to the summit and mobilizing people in the communities, so that you are not alone. You are going to be among very, very many who are fearless, who are faithful, who have understood that this shift of consciousness, then people are not afraid to leap into the next stage of finance, which is called decentralized finance. Because the question we're asking is, how do we use decentralized finance and artificial intelligence to improve health and human development? See? So you are one of them. You're not of them that draws back to predation. We're saying, how can we not use decentralized finance and artificial intelligence to improve human health, health and human development? So you are not of those. You are of them that says, let us use decentralized finance and artificial intelligence for health and human development.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. That's Ronald. Let us use decentralized finance and artificial intelligence for health and human development. That is what it's about. So let's join us. It's gonna be a lot of people. You can see it's a full range of professionals of all kinds. Of course, earlier on today we talked about water, and all the professionals that are going to be there also in the workshop for abundance of water. And the summit, the idea using all these technologies, these are technologies of abundance. Decentralized finance, it's a technology for abundance. The abundance means that you have access to the finance of the entire world, the entire planet. It's not like a local finance in a local village or in a local chama. So your chama go global. Yeah. So and then so artificial intelligence, of course, that multiplies your intelligence 1,000 times, so that you can improve your productivity like 1,000 times. That's called abundance. What you were able to do before without artificial intelligence, now you can do it 1,000 times better and 1,000 times faster, if not 1,000,000 times. So it means that you're going to be very, very productive. Very productive. Imagine productivity is equivalent to, say, an orange tree that will produce only 10 oranges per year. And this time it produces 100,000 oranges per year. Can you imagine? That's what artificial intelligence is about. Increase your productivity in a way you can't even imagine. Beyond imagination. And so even beyond understand, like, how did I do it? You don't know, because it's AI. So let's learn how to use it most judiciously, because AI is a technology of great force, but that force can be used badly to destroy things. But what you're talking about is that we use AI for good, not AI for nefarious work. AI for health and human development. But you cannot use AI for health and human development without money in the pockets. That's why AI has to go together with decentralized finance. This is the final thing I'll tell you. Anybody tell you that you can do anything without money, just tell him, okay, like one hour. That means that I've had that with you. It is not possible to do anything without money. Financial innovation is a required condition for any innovation to take place. You cannot innovate without financial innovation. So decentralized finance is the financial innovation, and it is the foundation of innovation. There is no innovation without financial innovation. That's why innovation in medicine, whether innovation in health, innovation in human development cannot happen without financial innovation. So anyone tells you that you can do innovation without financial innovation, tell him that he's joking. It's never possible. That's an impossibility. Okay, that's why DeFi is an absolute requirement for innovation in health and human development to be possible. Okay, and you have seen what DeFi is. 1 inch aggregating decentralized finance. That's what we're talking about today, so you understand it. And begins with you holding those actual tokens, not in your wallet, but creating liquidity pools. So you can see you are the foundation of all innovation in the world. You are the foundation of all innovation in the world. Anything that can stop you from going there is called the voice of fear, which we would call Simon Peter problem. Okay? When he was told, before the cock crows, you will have denied me 3 times. You want to remember that message every day of your life, because that's why it's written in the Holy Scripture. Before the cock crows, you will have denied me 3 times. It's like denying that decentralized finance is fundamental to all innovation to take place. Before the cock crows, you will have denied 3 times. Yeah. So do not deny that, because that can only come from voice of fear, which we have established very clearly. You do not have any of that, because you are not of them. That draws back to where? To perdition. Thank you so much, everybody. See you next week, and have a wonderful evening. Back to you, Frida.
Okay, thank you very much, Doc, for that. Yeah, so this summit is, I'm going to say it again, is going to be very exciting. And this is an opportunity for you to even network, to even grow your career. So don't look at it, even if you're paying that $150, don't look at it as a loss. You're going to gain so much more from that. Yeah, you're going to interact with experts, you're going to interact with people in business, you're going to interact with people from all walks of the world, and you never know who you might meet there, and they may just change your life. So make sure you come to the summit and participate. Yeah, so we want you to live there with a lot of with a lot of knowledge, and also we want to find out how we can also incentivize certain for day one. We want to find out how we can incentivize certain projects. Day two, we want to find out of the summit, we want to find out the current situation and the current reality of for example, health access or biomedical knowledge translation, all that. And for day three, we want to find how we can finance that. As you've heard, you cannot do, cannot go far without money. We all need money to be able to do business, to be able to, get on with our daily lives. So we want to find a way to fund that. And then on the last day, as we saw in the program, all of us are going to come together, and everyone is going to give presentations about what they have discussed in the 3 days that we have held workshops. So that's it for today's blockchain and decentralized finance session. I hope we've all learned something new, and I'm going to share the form. So make sure you fill it before you leave to be able to get your Actuate token. So thank you very much for staying with us till the end, and have a lovely weekend. Let's meet next week to discuss liquidity pools. So I've shared the form and fill it before you leave. The meeting is adjourned.